Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with Need for Speed Unbound. Excited because we're getting really close to the qualifier now. I'm just going to shut down Origin, excuse me while I do that, and jump into the game. So I need to put in a little bit of a heads up. I've got a new webcam, I installed a new graphics driver, and I've installed an update for Need for Speed Unbound. All these things are ever so slightly glitchy, but I've noticed a difference to the graphics settings of the game. I've tried to improve it, but we may have a little bit of lag. I'm hoping that we have less lag because the quality of the graphics is a little bit less, so just to know that it's an ongoing thing that I keep on tweaking. And if I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost, it's because I've got a new webcam. I am very pale, but not quite this pale. It's not doing me any favors. Right, okay, so what I want to do, we're going to go out and we're going to go out on this Friday night, and I want to win that car. So we need 50 grand for the qualifier for tomorrow. We've got 66 grand at the moment, so I've actually got £16,000 of wiggle room. So what I want to check is where the car is. It's up here, because normally there's a big buy-in. It's like money, right, to do the buy-in for the car. So it's this one, win a car. I'm glad it's not a drift race. I can't speak today. Glad it's not a drift race. We're gonna win a Mazda RX8. I believe the Mazda RX7 is one of the really good cars, kind of iconically in previous games. So this could be actually a very, very handy car to have, considering we're gonna need an S-Class car in the next set of races for the next week. So buy-in is 16 grand. I feel like that is like destined, isn't it? We are destined to do this, because that's exactly how much we've got to spend. So yeah, I could do some other races. Maybe we could do a takeover beforehand. It's kind of in a similar place. What's this one here? I don't want to risk any money. I actually want to win some money, so maybe I'll go and do the takeover, because we are quite low heat as well, so we don't have to worry too much about the heat increase. I've got some discussion points about the cops in this game for later, but yeah, we don't need the extra money though. Maybe we just go straight in and do that race. Maybe we do. Maybe we just, like, this is all our focus for today. Let's go and do it. I don't think I need to do anything to my car either. Yeah, let's just go out. Continue. Does anyone want to have a chat with me before I go driving off? Everybody's been very quiet actually at the moment. I've just taken down all the trees. Oh, I thought I was at Rydell's and I'm not. Okay, hello sirs. Sorry, I've just forgotten how to drive. It's been a week since I last played, so maybe I shouldn't stop.
Hey Speedy,
there she
how
is.
you living?
Just heading out. Where you been? Haven't seen you in the garage lately.
Trying to hide
I'm making moves, Speedy. Finding those doors to open for you.
Oh yeah? What kind of doors?
The kind of doors that win you races.
You know I'm a fan of those doors.
I bet. I'll see you soon.
So if you've seen my Create Sim video, I've just made Tess. I'm paranoid I've got red lipstick on my teeth. I've just made Tess in The Sims 4, and I gave her the money aspiration and materialistic, because she's constantly going on about making money and doing races. So I felt like that was very fitting for her. Right, let's go. So yeah, avoiding the cops. I went back and watched some of my Need for Speed Heat videos, and oh my god, the cops in that game were absolutely, like, terrifying. They were on steroids, I swear to god. So you also took damage a lot more easily. Like, damage was a real problem in Need for Speed Heat, because you only had like you only had 3 repairs that you could do. You could use speaking of getting damage, there were only 3 repairs that you could do. I want to go through that tunnel. Sorry, I can't drive and speak at the same time. I can only concentrate on one thing. So yeah, so
you're free for 1,001 nights. We're certain you'll have the best sleep of your life. All right, what's good, labbers? Tonight I'm talking about gaslighting.
Excuse me, I was talking.
It needs to stop. These racers are being treated like hardened criminals. Most are just young people looking for a way to express themselves in a city that's continually marginalizing them. I'll ask you, do they represent a danger to the community? Or are you sane? That's for you to decide. What isn't in doubt is the excessive focus on these underground races from the LPD. cops on some power trip running racers off the road. Is it necessary?
Speak the truth, Lake Lab.
Okay, we have so much to talk about right now. Is it a problem? Yes, illegal street racing is a problem. Like, one, if this was real life, I would be dead by now, because I have wrapped up that car so badly, so many times, I would not be alive. I would also have murdered many pedestrians, because there's pedestrians in this game. There were no pedestrians in Heat, and they have to leap out of the way. Is the street racing a danger to the public? 100% yes. Like, don't do this in real life. It's illegal for a reason, right? So the cops aren't necessarily wrong. The mayor is not necessarily wrong. We, as the player, part of this group, are wrong. I feel like I don't need to say that, because I think most people know that this is a game and, you know, aren't going to do this kind of stuff in real life. However, you know, like, driving as a sport, yeah, like, make space for that, you know. Maybe the mayor could, like, create events where, you know, the police help to keep streets safe, so that pedestrians are kept back, so that they can do these races, you know, like how you see like big kind of, like, I can't think what they are, like big races where they drive like fancy cars in cities and stuff. It's like that can actually bring in a lot of money in terms of like tourism and stuff. So I think rather than working against each other, they could potentially work towards each other. Is that cop coming to make me move because I've been sat around for too long? Probably. So what was I on about? I was on about something else as well. I'm always ranting about something. So the cops in Need for Speed Heat were mental. So the damage, that's what I was saying. So you would take damage like nobody's business. If the cops ran into you, you would be ruined. Like tiny little bumps would take such a chunk off your health of the car, and you only had 3 repairs a night, unless you had like the repair kit. So I was super paranoid about taking damage, and so worried about getting into cop chases in Need for Speed Heat, because like they would only have to bump you a few times and you'd be busted. It was really difficult, I found. So in this game, actually, I started off super paranoid about the cops, and I don't think they're as hard. I think the cops in Unbound are a lot easier to escape from than in Heat. I think once I get my repair kit, because they do take a lot off you, if you get bumped by one of those rhinos, it does take a lot of health off you, and they can wipe you out in like 3 or 4 bumps. So I think if I get the repair kit, I think I'm going to be a lot more confident than I was in Heat, because there's no limit to how many times you can go through a garage. So once we've found all the garages and we get more accustomed to the map, I think that's going to be a lot easier. And then if I get a repair kit as well, for like if I'm in real trouble, I don't think we have to worry about the cops as much. What does bother me about Unbound is that the cops are everywhere, and they're almost spammy, right? They hyper spawn wherever you're going, and it makes it really difficult if you just want to go from point A to point B, especially because we don't have fast travel. At least in the story mode, I think you can fast travel in multiplayer. But yeah, it's such a problem, because you end up having to like creep around. It takes 30 minutes. So I just feel like maybe the Unbound team could tweak the cops slightly more. I think as well, I'd really like to see an increase in difficulty when you get to like level 4 and level 5. I feel like level 1 and level 2 should tone it back a little bit, especially with like how many cops are spawning on the road. Level 4 and level 5, I think the cops need to be a little bit harder to lose, right? And then yeah, I think the balance of the game would be really nice then. That's my speech. Let's go. Something's on my bed. We're going to try and win a car. I'm not seeing anyone new in the background there, so let's just jump in. Yes, I want to win a car. Yes, I've got 16 grand handy, and it's a speed race, and we've got the 4 retries. So we're the fastest car, because 269 is the peak that we can possibly get it. Do I want to bet? I've got 450 to play with. So Ross, baby Ross, we're betting you for all time's sake. Why can't we bet Yuma? Oh, can we not bet Yuma because isn't Yuma Muslim, and is gambling something that you can't do if you're Muslim? Am I making an assumption there, or is that like a legitimate feature of the game? Because if that's true, that's actually very inclusive and very thoughtful of the developers of the game to do that. I really like that. That's a really interesting feature. Okay, yeah, well done developers if that's the case. I might just be being stupid, I don't know. Okay, let's go. We've got the 300 to bear. Good old baby Ross. It's unlikely that he's going to beat us, but you never know, right? Like he's like our little protege. I don't know. He's my child. Right, I am nervous. I haven't played for a week. I am probably going to be awful. Okay. Oh, did I get that? I don't know if I got that. I was close to getting it. I mean, I am finding it easier to get the boost. So, oh, this is a motorway race as well. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm going to try and stay on the right side of the road because I think I have slightly better luck with like oncoming cars if I do that. Oh, there's the cops. Justicia and I switched lanes. Justicia, I think, just wrapped up there. I'm nervous now that I'm first. I can't really see where I'm going. Again, my graphics settings have changed, which I think has ever so slightly affected
going after those street racers.
Just how well I can see, which we know wasn't very good before. This
Patrol is here, dispatch.
I'm getting nervous. I'm getting scared. I'm getting scared. I'm getting scared. I'm getting nervous. Oh my goodness. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm saying this to convince myself, guys. Everything's absolutely fine. We are not going to ram into the back of that car. Yes, we are. Go, go. Oh no. Go, 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 go. I knew we were doing too well. I psyched myself out. I cursed myself with that. Looking back at my old games as well. Oh dear. Oops. Mistakes were made. Looking back at my old games as well, I miss the X-Siege, the Lotus X-Siege, because she could turn on a dime. Like, she had such good handling, and I was crashing into things a lot less back then.
You can't keep this up.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy the stuff that I could dodge in that car. Okay, can we? No, we can't. I'm gonna have to restart. We have to win that car. Oh, this is just gonna be like me doing this race over and over again. If I don't do it on this go, I'm gonna turn the camera off because I think like I can concentrate better and just do it off camera. But yeah, let's. That was a terrible start. What were you doing? I just have to stay cool. I just have to pretend that I'm a cool, good driver, right? I just have to pretend that I've actually got skill and talent.
You can't keep this up.
Okay. We don't have to be first yet. Again, this is like. Oh! Drops into the crop and I didn't mean to! What's happening?
That was too easy!
Dispatch, this is AWD. We're on the scene.
I'm going this way apparently.
Oh no! Looks like your car
I don't know if that is good or bad. It's probably a slightly longer route, I assume. Please get out of my way, officer. Please get out of my way, officer. Thank you. Good. Like there's so much distraction. I've absolutely got like a squirrel brain, so when there's a lot going on like this, like a lot going on the screen, it is quite distracting for me.
Okay, you got game.
Cha-cha, would you, thank you.
If you can you lend me some money?
Okay, I'm getting nervous again. I can't hold first because I psyched myself out so badly. Please don't bump into me, officer. Go for Cha-Cha. He's my main competitor right now. Where am I? Okay, I got lost again. Okay. Can she do it? I really want the car.
Dispatch,
Again, it's not the worst thing ever if we do lose the 16 grand. Like, if I can't do it, because we had that money to spare, right?
Damn, I'd already spent that prize money.
Okay. I'm scared. Okay, there was a lot of cars in here last time. I think we're good. I think we've done it. I forgot to move my face. It's better if my camera's in the middle of the screen, so I will move that in a second, so that you can see what position I'm in. But oh my god, I did it on the second try. So we've lost 15 grand. We won the side bet. I'm sorry, Ross. Ross came in last. Bless him. How does he even have any money? This is why he's so bad, because he loses so much money. He never has anything to spend on his car. Okay. Yay. I feel like I can't breathe. I feel like I had 3 more tries remaining. Like, wow. Okay. Really pleased with that. I'm just gonna bank that. That is it for the day, and then I think that might be a short and sweet video. Oh, I'm so scared. Again, I don't know if your car gets taken off you if you get caught by the cops, so I am going to make it my priority now to get home safely. Please don't be chasing me. They're not chasing me. We're fine. Okay, so there's yeah, I guess we're just going there. Like, fingers crossed the cops don't spawn directly in front of me because they're such trolls. They probably will. Maybe we want to not go on the road. Maybe we want to go a little bit off-road here. Yeah, see that cop? Absolute trolls, this game. But that's okay, because you can actually trick them into spawning along the route. So you can actually set a map tag in a different way than the way that you're going, and the cops will go that way instead. Right, he's going straight on. We're okay. Okay, so we can go into the garage and we can have a look at that car that we just won. Yay! What is it, a Mazda RX8? Like, that is pretty sweet. Like, well done us. I love that you can win cars as well. I think that's a really nice feature. Can I get in? Like, the marker was there. It's very confusing. Like, honestly, the game is so confusing about how you actually get into the safe house. Like, could you just put the marker in one place? Oh my god, let me in. Oh my god, let me in. Let me in! Do you see that cop car? Do you see on the mini-map where the cop car is? Ah! That is such a troll. Like, oh my god, they need to change that, because you think you're in, and then it's like the little button to get into the garage doesn't appear, and then you're like, ah. Okay, so we've got the 50 grand for tomorrow. That is amazing. We may have missed up on like a pickup or thing there by going back in so soon, but yeah, we've got the car, which is the thing that I am
Have a good
excited
race
about.
out there. Can't ask for more than that. And I'm not sure what Tess is at. Okay? If you see her, you tell her to get back here and put that storeroom back to the old system. She messed it all up, and now I can't find shit. Just her takeout boxes.
Oh my god. Right, there's something very foreboding about this. This is like, oh, what's it called? Like, it's predicting bad things. Tess has gone missing, and this isn't the first time. Like, it's been the last couple of things where she's been missing. And I'm worried because Rydell is really, really getting attached to her. You know, he was heartbroken when Yaz betrayed him, and now he's getting really attached to Tess, and I'm just worried because, you know, she has got a bit of a trollish character. She is a little bit, she does lie, and I'm like, if you break Rydell's heart, Tess, it's also going to break my heart, and I'm probably going to cry on camera, or something's happened to her. Like, I am actually super worried. But here we go, we've got the RX8 now. That's pretty sweet. I kind of want to go and, I wish there was a test track. Like, Need for Speed developers, if you happen to watch this, it'd be cool if you had like a test track. I think some of the older games may have had this, where when you get a new car, rather than going out into the map, you can just go and like drive around the test track to kind of like get the handle of it and see how it feels, and kind of like perfect like how it feels before leaving the garage. You know, and like if you want to like tinker with the engine or add some parts and kind of like get the tuning right before you actually go out and race with it, that would be a really helpful feature to have, I think. But yeah, let's have a look at this car. Like, the nice thing is as well, they're always like kind of done up. The Volkswagen, guys, I chose wisely with the Volkswagen Golf GTI. I've watched Black Panther's video, Theo's video on this, and Blue 90, I think, if I remember the username correctly, who are other game changers, and they've both got videos on this GTI, and if you swap out the engine and super it up, it goes super fast. I think I saw it peak at 222 on Theo's video, and then 223 on Blue's video. So like, yeah, I mean, I chose wisely, and I'm super excited to like get enough money to actually start swapping out the engine and putting like super parts on it, and it's just going to be a really fun car to play with. So yeah, and there it is. Oh my god, I really like that camo print on it. I like that the cars come already customized as well. That's really quite fun because like this is quite a subtle design. It's got nice bodywork on it, and it's got that kind of like two-tone where it's like blacker at the back and then kind of like that kind of mint green at the front, that kind of aqua color. Like I like the kind of like multicoloredness of it. You see how it goes like blue as well? So that's a really nice design, and I'm kind of keeping that as it is. This one is a little bit more questionable because it's such a classic car, like an Aston Martin. To me, it's like an old-fashioned Batman car. It's like if you remember the kind of like film noir style Batman cartoons. Like I feel like I'm not a fan of, I would have took it in a different direction personally, but I like the actual graphic print itself is really nice. I think I would have just put it on a different car. Like that on the Golf would be so fun. But yeah, I'm probably going to redesign that, I think, at some point. Or just download something different off the gallery. This, like Action Man Who, I actually really like that. That's a really fun little thing. It's quite drifty and it's road car. I think I might quite like to make that an off-road car because of the camo. I'm like, yeah, I want to go and hide in like a bush. I want to hide in a bush and escape the cops by going through the fields. But yeah, interesting. And it's mid-range A. Top speed 179. So I'm excited to give that car a bit of a turn. Like I like that. We'll keep that car, we'll do something with it. Yeah, excited, happy about that. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna call it there for today. Tomorrow we're gonna go out and try and win the qualifier. I'm really nervous. I didn't do it on the first go on week 1. I actually had to get help because I'm not a big fan of doing a race over and over and over again. I've got a short attention span, and so if I'm doing something over and over again, like I just can't focus on it. So to keep me throwing me back into the same races, I was just getting annoyed. So yeah, someone had to come in and take over from me because I was going to throw the laptop out the window. It's not a laptop, it's a PC. PC out of the window. I'm going to go. Take care of yourselves. I'm pleased with myself. I hope you approve of my life choices in Need for Speed at the moment. What is she saying? Happy New Year. Thank you for supporting me. Leave a like if you liked. Leave me a comment if you've got advice, and I will see you again soon. Bye, friends.